It's a new day! Yes, it is! Aha! Wrestling. Time. Time to do my fucking dailies. Four Swamp. The Collective is what we'll be using today. Our challenges are Four Swamp and Shaman. Easy peasy. Now, the Collective is a pretty interesting deck. The idea is that every single champion you play has a unique race. And by doing this, there's a unit that has surge races. There's also this relic that starts revealed. The Collective. So the first champion deployed from Rune that has at least one race not shared by another friendly champion gets +2 damage and +5 max HP permanently. So for example, we're going to deploy Karch Finlord. He is a bog hopper, like a frogman, and nothing else. So he is going to get deployed with an additional 2 HP and an additional 5 health. Which might not seem like a lot, but it all adds up. Just want to mess about with my microphone a bit. It feels like it's too high up. I'm too tall. Yeah! Got a leap ability, which makes him nice and nimble. It's leap rank 3. Doesn't feel very good, does it? But it lets you move over terrain, and it's more efficient than walking. Yeah! You can try that in real life as well. That's his special weapon, just like Ash the Bandit Prince has his own special weapon. Karch has one as well. I say it's their special weapon. Like, you can still use them with like anyone. So what's important in this deck is that some of these things will have like more than one race. So for example, Swamp Thing is a Maya Folk and Mutant. So Quigmirian is just a Maya Folk. So what I want to do is I want to play him first, and then Swamp Thing, or my favorite alternative, and these two actually have the exact same race typing, and I just think this guy's cooler. Corrupted Overlord, who's a Maya Folk mutant. Because he is a mutant, there is no other mutant in play. He gets the bonus. Easy peasy. This guy makes it wet. Hello, who's been equipped with something? Okay, Granite Bracers. A very, very powerful piece of equipment. Oh, I always hate this. Like, this is a plant. This is like a big, like, mossy plant thing that's like harassing a woman, and like the artwork for it is the harassed woman. But this is our plant for the deck, or our plant base, I should say. There are other plants in here, but they have subtypes as well, sub-races, which help. We're just gonna get to the offensive. So Mucker is incredible. It has split and reconstitute, and really that's all it needs to be annoying. Everything else is a bonus. So whenever it's attacked with a basic attack, it takes the damage, then it splits in half. So the old one, so yeah, they both get half the HP of what the one that was attacked started with. That's an awful sentence. He's going to die to rend damage. And we need to be careful about how we deal with this guy. Tidal wave him. Hey, just 12 damage? That's actually sick. Right, we'll just hold off on that for now. We'll get the Spirit Altar down, which is the banner before Glass Swamp. What was I talking about? Yeah, so it gets attacked, splits in half, and then heals to full. Which is wonderful. Okay, so Granite Bracers means the first attack against this unit every turn automatically fails. And it immediately counterattacks. So once you've got that counterattack out the way, you need to pile on them. And half Skizik, I actually think is one of the best units in the game. It's really, really powerful. I didn't need to do that. We did not need the overkill there. But that's okay. We will live. Right, time to get some other things down. So, Hippo Rider, Beast Bog Hopper. So, there's already a Bog Hopper in play. There isn't a Beast in play. So, he's going to get that bonus HP and that bonus damage. It's simple, really. It basically just like... We're playing almost like a zoo deck. There isn't really a theme to it. But everyone gets buffed a bit. Now, haha, this guy. Aspect of Growth. Very complicated, but also extremely fun. Plant, Spirit. Okay? So again, a plant with a subtype there. And it only starts at 17 HP, but when it comes into play, because of the banner and the collective, it will go up to 27. Now, still very weak stats across the board. 27 HP is nothing, but it has Grow. So it gains HP and permanently gains max HP equal to its base HP, including the buffs that it got when it came into play. So each time you use that, it will gain 27 HP. And you can see the more times you use it, the stronger it gets. And then we have Strength of Body. This champion has damage equal to its HP divided by 5. Now, Grow has a cooldown of 5. Luckily, this guy has Recharge, so I can reduce cooldowns, and Supercharge to get the charges to use Recharge. It's a slow burn unit, but extremely powerful. Now, if you know your Poxnora, you know that when a unit gets Champion, Titan rather, it can no longer be equipped. However, it doesn't have it yet, so we can exploit that to equip it with something early on, and then later in the game when it becomes a Titan, it doesn't drop the equipment. Just a fun little feature. Karch is now really, really strong, and he's got his spear buff. Yeah. I love Corrupted Overlord. But there is. It's a very fun unit. We're just going to move away because Karch is much better on the back line as a sort of... He's not even really a glass cannon. He is scrappy, but like we just don't want him at the front. Oh, whoa. What is happening here? Inquisition branded. Okay, so when someone attacks this unit, it takes 2 additional fire damage. He's immune to fire. That's it. That's fine. We still haven't seen any of our like super big units. We're gonna start growing on our aspect of growth, and you can see like it just can get very strong. Hippo Slam. We've done money. Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's got paralytic feedback. Oh, great. Yeah. Some Iron Fist decks can be quite annoying. So now this guy's paralyzed for 2 of my turns. Means he can't do anything. Okay. Ooh. 20 damage. Yeah, we can destroy it with Chipped Boulder. This is the anti-relic unit, which all competitive decks should have. So it has Seism. When it's deployed, closest enemy relic takes 20 physical damage. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, Corrupted Overlord needs to get some hits in so we can regain some HP. There we go. Mucker has not been triggered once, which is very upsetting. We like to get mucky. And yeah, we've got... Oh yeah, he's paralyzed. That's why he can't do anything. Yeah, we're just gonna keep growing the aspect of growth. I don't think we need anything else to win this. Come on, I want to show off Mucker, okay? A hammer has been thrown. There it is. Let the mucking begin. What the fuck is happening? There's a lot going on here that I don't quite understand at the moment. And now the legendary mucker problem starts to occur where you just start building an impenetrable wall of plants. A Draxor. One of the most important units in this deck. Very, very nice. He has a lot of useful abilities. So, quest, damage. Whenever it's dealt 25 damage, it permanently gains +2 damage and a rank of multi-attack. When it is dealt 50 damage, it gains another rank and another 2 damage. So, he gets to attack a lot. Right, next up. Semi-aquatic gets additional speed near water. It has cleave and waterfront. So he's given himself his own thing. Now it has spontaneous regeneration, which isn't actually very good as a healing skill. So what we have instead is the aquatic talisman. So if it heals 25% of its max HP if it's occupying water, go ahead and give it to him, because he creates the water himself. It's that simple. So he's always going to heal 25% of his max HP every turn. And with cleave and multi-attack, can be a real threat. Right, come on, move. Right, we are just going to have to stop our turn there, I think. We've got some more bits of equipment and more spells to play with, but we just don't need them right now. So the Quigmarian is like a squire for Hydraxor. So the damage that this guy does is included towards Hydraxor's quest damage. You can see that? He's gained the rank of multi-attack, and it's bugged. So normally it's meant to be like a Hydra where he gets multiple heads, and instead this is happening now, which is a nice little party. The aspect of growth continues to get stronger. That's the original mucker. Go, mucker, go! Right. Honestly, this guy here is probably just gonna dealt with. Get him, Bog Hopper Rider. Wait, Hippo Rider rather. Got trampled. Just a hippo. One of the most dangerous creatures on the planet. Now, this is sort of the reason behind this deck is the collective ambassador, and obviously there's the collective as well. But the collective ambassador, essentially, all of this is dog shit, but it has surge races. So for each unique race in play on friendly units, she gets 1 additional damage. So we're going to deploy her. She is a Maya folk, so she isn't going to get the buff herself, but can become very, very strong. Honestly, the rest of her skills are pretty sad. Annex is a bit rubbish. What the fuck? What's happening? Isn't that... Is that the noise Grobel Throw makes? A funny scream? I can respect that. God, this game. The best sound effects. It's a bad matchup for our Corrupted Overlord, as the Grobel has fire immunity. And Corrupted Overlord does fire damage. But our aspect of growth is actually pretty beefy now. Even though he's not fully grown, he can fight. Right, we'll start sort of spreading the muckers around. There are actually very easy ways to deal with the mucker, but the AI doesn't have access to that technology. Taunton Fish Kisser. The only Taunton worth running. He has... where is it? Manic. That's it. And as we've discussed previously, Manic is an amazing skill. Is this water coming from? Well, what's happening now? I'm going to give the Bog-like Crystal to Corrupted Overlord. Oh, he already had Life Siphon. That doesn't stack, so that was actually a waste, but whatever. Right. Hippo! Go! Go! Two damage. Oh, no, that's the trample damage. Awesome. Action awesome. Alright. Start moving Hydraxor towards the goal. Yeah, the Bog-like Crystal is a waste of time. It gives a Life Siphon, but Corrupted Overlord has Life Siphon. In my head, I was just thinking, it's more health regen. But he's already got that exact type of health regen. So Hydraxor is a pure dragon. Elder Murkworm is a worm dragon. So that's the first worm that's come into play. So he gets 10 health. Oh, my hippo. Yeah. This is over. I'm just showing off now, really. Hydraxor is also an amazing unit for having 1 to 2 range on multi-attack. And cleave. Which, as we saw with Skrillex, is just a really, really nice combo. Now Chipped Boulder's just going to hit this guy on the head with a rock. That's what happens to me when I get hit on the head with a rock. With a rock, rather. I sort of explode and go, ooh. When this game first came out, the champions, the units that you deploy, Crocodillo, they used to stand on like little plinths that they were deployed on. And I kind of missed that. I kind of liked that. But the plinths are gone. The Snaptooth Rider, right? So this guy's a Snaptooth. This is a Snaptooth and a human. That's the first human. That's what this deck's all about. You see the aspect of growth just getting stronger and stronger. Honestly, this is the best deck for it because that initial bonus HP from the collective struggle really helps. Right, is there any way we can kill it without having to move our boys? No, well that's okay, we'll just focus the base. Hold on. Hold on. Rock barrage. Yeah. Checkmate, atheist. Alright. Give him that. That makes him splishy splashy water everywhere. Which is what we like. Whoa. Alright, Karch had a hammer thrown at him. I don't really care about that. Aspect of Growth, finish it off. Please. Thank you. Kablam! So there's a lot of sound effects in there. It's a bit much. Alright, let's get back into it. Second daily, A Hero's Return. Draconarch has returned. You know, Draconarch, remember. Oh, does this one actually suck? There is one of these missions I hate, and I actually hate playing against Savage Tundra in general. Oh, we've got the perfect Hydraxor start here. Perfect. I don't think this is a really annoying one. So Savage Tundra's bonus is just every unit you play just has more HP. Which I know that's what I do through the stuff I deploy, but now imagine you're playing Savage Tundra and you also boost your stuff's HP through other means. And I swear it used to be plus 20 and maybe it got nerfed. I hope it did. Because boy oh boy is it annoying. Alright, we've pretty much won already. I'm just gonna put that out there. We've got Hydraxor. He's got his medallion. We just need to get him into combat. Right, we need someone to defend over here. Fish Kisher. Fish Kisher. That's Narc, I think. Yeah, so this isn't a really annoying one. There's a really annoying one where it's like a turbo, like jacked Narc. And one of his shitty friends. And it's actually just quite difficult. We haven't seen any of the difficult solo campaigns yet. Let's get Snaptooth Rider. It would be better to play with the Snaptooth. We haven't played a Mirefolk yet, but do we want to? No. Let's get a Furk out instead. Right. And Hydraxor, if you please, just start tearing things up. There we go. Look, his model isn't buggered this time. Bold. Why did I deploy that Furk? This is not a good situation to be a Furk in. Well, stealth. I don't think any of these have detection. No. Hydraxor, if you please. What is that? What's he got? Just deep wounds does that. The sort of like weird noise it was making. I'm assuming it's deep wounds. Right. Let's keep going. Oh, wowie, what a noise. The hell was that? Yeah, whatever. Hydraxor, if you please. Now we can do a little assassinate. Some big damage. That's what we like. Right. The fuck? No cat. Oh, this is the one where like recruit Snowcat. Yeah, you get a Snowcat in each deployment zone. Summon so it can't contest points. That's fine. Honestly, this is probably fine. Like we're just in like full Hydraxor mode at this point. It's so strong. Oh, good. Scrapper. That sucks. A Hydraxor, if you please. You may notice that suddenly Narc has become very unkillable. Scrapper is a skill that whenever you do an attack, you gain reflexes 3 and evasive 3 for 2 turns. Does this stack? No way that's stacked. Why is it there twice? Bug? New bug? Perfect. Look at that. The perfect sprite. Cannot attack or use abilities to attack. So, can this... Does Manic still go off even though he's turtled? That's the real question. That's the real test of Poxnora's metal. We still haven't got Maya Folk out. Let's get the Ambassador out. And we'll play Swamp Thing this time. It's his turn. Ah! Body horror for everyone to enjoy. No, yeah, so that does turn off Manic. What? Did he just kill his own guy? Did he just kill Narc? Alright. That's fine. Going very swimmingly. Oh man, I thought I was playing quite quickly, but I'm actually 26 minutes in. Something I wanted to talk about. Yes, why was I able to capture this rune font despite there being an enemy unit here? The Snowcat was summoned by an ability, and you can see it had the summoned trait there before I just destroyed it. And summoned units cannot capture or uncapture territory. And there's our banner of solidifying everything further. So even though it was there, it assassinate. It didn't really count. Okay, here's another really annoying thing about Savage Tundra. When you move into a deployment zone, you lose AP. So it slows down your momentum. For like moving into their base. And on like the other Savage Tundra map, it's a big problem. This one, it's not really an issue at all. Alright, there's Mucker. There's our first plant. Alright, I think the AI has admitted defeat. Kill the cat. Death by Swamp Thing. Oh, no, I lost AP. So, there goes my AP. This is pretty annoying. Crocodile. Crocodile. What else can we get out? We've already got a Maya Folk, a mutant. Now, Bogwood Maya Oak is a plant, but he's also a tree folk. That's a unique race. And he just spawns fireflies and sits in his own little like stink cloud. Pretty fun. Pretty fun, like pretty bad defensive unit. But I love him. No idea what that sound effect means. Let's deploy some electric fireflies. Woo! Woo! I'm pretty sure we just win this turn. Why am I messing about? Get it, Hydrax up. Gamers! We did it. Another daily knocked out the park. $5. Campaign bonus. Nice. Alright. I'm going to go watch a YouTube poop music video advent calendar now from last year. Goodbye.